YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. As a man, you gotta find peace in the chaos. When you on your purpose and grinding to get to where you wanna be and what you wanna achieve in life, you gotta have peace in knowing that it's always gonna be chaos. It's always gonna be stressful, right? And if it's not stressful, that means that you're not growing, right? When I moved to Dallas in May. 10 days into moving to Dallas, I lost my job, right? So I'm in a situation where I lost my job. I still got to pay all these expenses, pay the rent, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? Look for new opportunities. Now the goal is to have YouTube be my main source of income. But until then, until I'm making triple my income with YouTube from my regular 9 to 5, I won't stop working a 9 to 5. That's just bad financial literacy. So from May until now, I've been applying for jobs. I'm in talent acquisition, so I'm a recruiter. I had 4 interviews. None of them, I didn't get none of them so far, right? I prepared for the interviews to the best of my ability, study all of the interview questions, study stuff about the people I was speaking with, stayed up all night, still hitting the gym, still creating content at the same time, editing shorts, right? No hits. So not only am I dealing with the stress of, damn, I gotta pay all these expenses, where am I gonna get this money from? I'm dealing with the stress of trying to find a job, staying in the gym still, and giving y'all content, right? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm living with my girl. So when you living with a girl, fellas, you can't show no weakness, right? So it ain't like I can come to her talking about like, yeah, I'm going through all this stuff. She don't want to hear about that shit, right? So I'm holding it all in. I'm grinding. So I had an interview this week, right? Huge opportunity, 6-figure opportunity, right? They put me through 3 interview stages, where I had to prepare for, I had to do a project. I had to meet with multiple people. I had to meet with the owner, and I meet with the CEO tomorrow. And then, who knows, it could be another step from there, or they could move me to the reference checks. But the reason I haven't been, consistent with posting the videos as of lately is because I've been preparing for that, like for hours. I haven't even been in the gym. I've been studying all these questions. I was working on the project, right? Making sure that I get this opportunity. It's been extremely stressful. It's not like a regular job, y'all. Like these jobs that pay like 6 figures, like the interviews be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing all this, preparing for this job with all this stuff in my mind, trying to remain sane. And my message to y'all is that even when I do get the job, the grind is not gonna stop. The stress is not gonna stop, right? Because I'm gonna get the job, and then it's gonna be a new set of expectations, right? I'm gonna have to meet certain expectations with the job, right? I'm gonna have to, up my workout routine, get better with my content, continue to stay consistent, right? I'm gonna have more arguments with my girl. All type of stuff, man. It's never gonna stop. And I just wanted to make this video today, man. I'm not even gonna put no edits on this motherfucker. No intro, no nothing. I wanted it to be raw today. Cause when you on your grind and on your purpose, it's never gonna stop. I remember when years ago, man, I had just closed on a home, lost my job, and it's just at this particular time, And you feel me, I was out of shape, I was unconfident, right? And I came out of it. I bought a BMW, updated my crib, got in shape, got my hair back, you feel me? Had more success with dating, right? And then once I got all that stuff, the stress was, it still was chaotic, right? I was having I was, working a job that was a little bit stressful. At that time, I was doing online training and in-person training. So I was out all day, right? And I'm like, damn, like I did all this grind. I got this BMW now, I got this new crib now. I would have thought I would have been more content, or it would have got easier. And in reality, man, when you really want to grow, fellas, it's never gonna be easy. It's never gonna be a time where things are not stressful, right? Until you get to a point like where it's nothing more that you really want to accomplish. Then I could see how, life could be easier. But I'm 26 years old. I got so much that I want to accomplish. I'm taking so many risks that it's always going to be stressful. It's always going to be things that's on my mind, things that's on my plate, right? And from this time, from May until now, a lot of people around me would never know that I'm going through what I'm going through and how rough things have been, probably outside of my mom and my grandfather, right? Because I can't show no emotion, and I've been through harder times, right? This has definitely been one of the hardest times of my life, just due to the fact that I moved to a city, right, with good intentions, lose my job. I'm still paying all these expenses. Probably went through one of the hardest times with my girl at this time too. We was going through some stuff, but we got through it, right? So I'm dealing with all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? With my girl, my job, my finances. And you feel me? I know I'm gonna come out of it victorious, right? This was something I wasn't even gonna share with y'all, that I was gonna keep for the Patreon when I start dropping, more stuff regarding my personal life and what I was going through over the past year with my fitness business. But I wanted to give you all this gem now and just be transparent that it's never gonna stop, dog, right? And you gotta be cold when going through the fire. That just came to my mind. That was low-key hard. Because you're gonna go through the fire, but you gotta remain cold, right? As a man on this purpose, on this grind, you gotta have a high stress tolerance, man. You gotta be able to deal with the highs and the lows and remain stoic through it all, right? Because I could have did a lot of things, man. I could have went to my girl like, hey, can you help me with the rent? Can you help me with the rent? Or, baby, I'm so stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I could have folded so many times throughout this process, man. Throughout this tough time in my life, I could have just said, fuck this YouTube shit. I could have said, fuck the gym, right? I could have crashed out. And there was plenty of days where, you feel me, damn near almost did. But you got to be built different, man. And it's always going to be chaos. It's always going to be stuff going on, man. It's always going, when you on your purpose, on your grind, it's going to be L's, man. Right? It's going to be lessons. And you just got to work through it, man. You just got to work through it. And I just had this on my heart, man, today to share with y'all, man. I know I've been slacking with the videos lately, but the reason being is because I've been ultra prepared for these interviews, man. This interview process is crazy, man. Like I'm meeting with owners and executive coaches, all type of rigorous stuff, man. So I've been having to prepare for that, man. And everything else been taking a back seat momentarily. But I wanted to get on here and give you all something today, man, while I'm walking my boy. I'm on the phone today, not even on the camera, man. I'm not even gonna edit this bitch, man. I just wanna give you all this raw footage, man, to let y'all know that it's never gonna stop. You gotta find peace in the chaos. You gotta find peace in the chaos, right? And the funny thing about it is, the people that's more successful than me, right? They're going through way more than me. They're going through way more chaos, man. That's something you also got to keep in mind, is that you're not special. I'm not special. There's people that's going through way worse, way harder times, right? So who am I to complain and you question God or start slacking or crash out? Who am I? When there's people that want my spot and got my spot are way ahead of me, that's going through way more. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give you all that video today, man, to find peace through the chaos, man. Go through the pain, because if not, you're gonna stay the same. You're gonna stay average, man. When you really on your goals and your purpose, every day is uncomfortable. If it's not one thing, it's the other. If all your bills is paid, it's gonna be something else, right? If your dating life is good, it might be your bills. If your physique is right, it might be your dating life. It's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be, when you're trying to improve in all areas, it's always gonna be something. But you gotta find peace with that. You gotta know that. You gotta stay in that uncomfortable place to grow. And I just wanted to be transparent with y'all today and what I'm going through and how I'm gonna get through it. And I'm gonna remain victorious, and I'm gonna get everything I obtain to have, right? So that's the video for today. I love y'all. Peace.